Hello, sir. Good to see you. I'm new in town. You might recognize me, Lisa Sakakino, Formula One driver. Okay, I guess that doesn't matter. Well, hello, everyone. Lisa here. And we are here in Elm Creek. And I decided, just like most rich people with too much bloody money, let's try our hands at farming here in Elm Creek. And I'm just stopping by the Garrisons here for a quick refresh, quick drink, and yeah, so where exactly do we want to set up here? We have $1.5 million to get started, but I have nothing else as far as that's concerned. But I do have this handy farming app that can tell me what the surrounding area is like. So we have our choice of a lot of different places to live. And I don't want to buy too awful big. I want to make sure that we can keep a good amount of money in our pocket. And it's just, yeah, so say right there, 260,000. Oh, 170,000, trying to keep it 150. 136, field 19. Okay, ideally what we kind of want to do is see if there is a field ready to be harvested already. So let's see if it is ready to harvest. Oh, there's plenty ready to harvest. Field 21 actually is ready to harvest. Okay, so what exactly is that? That looks like wheat. All right, so if we might be able to buy farmland 21, and that's also field 20, plenty of trees, and just down the road, we have a bit of a stream. So 268,000, is that good to buy? Let's actually take a walk over there. It shouldn't be too far away. We're here at the gas station, so it's just up the road a bit. And we'll take a look at field 21 and 20 to see if we can see ourselves living there. It looks like there's some buildings there already. And I hope the folks at Elm Creek don't mind me walking along the side of the road here, but this is our turn-in. So here's our mailbox. All right, is there anything? It says we can interact with that, but let's take a look. All right, nice. Yeah, there is that wheat field ready to go, full of weeds. And we have another field over here. Plenty of grass in the area, kind of hilly, it looks like. And, excuse me, do you know anything about this property? Are you the owner? I do happen to have $1.5 million if you're looking to sell. This seems like a pretty nice place. A lot of trees that we might be able to even cut down, although it does seem kind of crammed here, but we could always expand. What crop type is this? Potatoes. Oh crap. So yeah, that's a little bit inconvenient that we would have to rent a potato harvesting machine, but to have two fields, and we might even just plow this under and make this grass. My ultimate goal is to get some animals around here, as well as maybe some extra production. Maybe take some sheep wool and make a spinnery out of it, and then get that into clothing production, make soccer shirts, for example. I wonder if any of these are going to be open once I am the owner. Okay, kind of small. Let's see what else is on the market. So field 49 is ready to go, and there is a little bit of a connection here. We can always expand across the road. Let's take a look at field 49, shall we? All right, we have canola ready to go. Yeah, we might be able to put our house, say, back here. Yeah, field 48 is right there. We might be able to buy both of these plots of land, and that is cotton. That might be a tad bit expensive to get some equipment for. But, yeah, so we got all the way out here. So we do have some trees that we might be able to chop down. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe perhaps a house near the road. And we do have a bit of a creek here. Ow, ow. All right, so I don't know if we'll be able to fill up any sort of water containers from this little guy, but nice secluded. Let's see, I'm imagining a house, say, right about here. That would enter right in front of that. Especially if we bought field 48, we could go a little bit further. And this is a pretty substantial field. We could use some of that for our house since we're not too concerned about the cotton. And we'll have a full storage of canola ready to go. All right, so I believe we're ready to make this initial purchase. I'll nip up field 49 and 48. All right, field 49, $56,000. 49 is now ours. 48 for another $49,000. All right, so $100,000, and we are now the proud owners of field 49 and 48. All right, so let's think about a house. We have a driveway right here. So I'm thinking maybe our house could be, say, right over here. Oh, we've even got some wildlife. Yeah, I think here is a good location. So just a quick spin. And viola. All right. Oh man, that's we're gonna have to do some leveling out, that is for sure. We went a little bit deep into the foundation for sure. So some landscaping will need to be done. Let's take a look out our front door. And yeah. So we wake up in the morning and we see our crop. Let's soften this up just a little bit. Spending some money, but I believe if we can soften this up and make this not so extreme, that would be good for everybody, especially any vehicles that we bring along this way. Ah, much better. Yeah, not so much extreme coming down. All right, so now it's time to get some equipment, and I'm thinking maybe perhaps over here would be a good location for our for a shed of some sort. So I like this deal. For $152,000, we can get a shed that generates $20 per hour because of those solar panels up top. Like I said, we're not too concerned about getting rid of this cotton, as it's going to be really expensive to get up. Basically, I'll make this a work area and then be able to harvest this canola. So let's see if this destroys the land. Just a quick rotation. And viola. Nice. So here is a shed that we can get out of here, that we can work with. Yeah, nice and paved, nice and covered, and we'll start passively generating some money. All right, so without further ado and delay, we have $1 million for equipment, and it's a long way to the shop. Where exactly is the farm store here? Aha, so the vehicle shop is just down the main road. So we'll walk out here, walk along the road, and pay a visit to the vehicle shop. So I'll see you once we get there. So just off the road. Nice open area that is for sure. And it looks like this is the door to the shop. Let's see, Clever Motors. So is this where we buy our equipment from? Excuse me? Are you all open? Ah, yes indeed. All right, so I may be a rich idiot, but I'm not stupid. Let's see what they have for sale. Ooh, a Zader tractor for 50% off. A Samson for 47% off. This massive honking planter that can do a lot of basic crops. It takes solid fert. Yeah, that's a pretty big steal for all of that stuff. All right, so we have this Samson here, cultivator, 7-meter working width. Definitely not bad, and we do need one of these. And for 140 horsepower, I think we could find a tractor that could do that. In fact, that Zeder might just be the ticket. So let's change our license plate. So as our first piece of equipment, 001 SAK, we'll go ahead and save that. License plate will be on, and there we go. Looking good. All right, let's go ahead and purchase this for $24,000. And a $64,000 tractor, the Zeder Crystal HD, 171 horsepower. Let's see, we've got our Michelin tires. All right, I like that. Continental, Midas, BKT, Verstein, Nokian, Trelleborg. Yeah, we'll roll with Michelin tires. Front load attacher. So we'll definitely want a front load attacher on this. The Quick or the Hoyer. The Quick is free, so I like free. License plate on the back, 002. Let's go ahead and buy for $64,700. So pretty good deal as far as that's concerned. Here is our new equipment. Of course, we will need to get this serviced for sure. But I think we're going to put our own workshop down so we can do the servicing ourselves. I wouldn't be much of a race driver if I didn't know how to repair my own equipment. So that is cultivator in. Of course, we're going to need a harvester for that canola. So that is next up on the list. So we could start very small here with the Russelmash Nova 330. Holds 4,900 liters of stuff, but it can indeed get that canola that is chillin'. So is there any extra stuff we can do? We can put on some Michelin. Nope, no Michelin tires for us. So Trelleborg tires. We don't need anything fancy as far as the wheel is concerned. And 003 SAK is on our Russelmash. Let's go ahead and purchase that for $75,000. And of course, we can't get our cereal crops without the PowerStream 500 for $25,000. Not a large working with, but enough to get things done. We'll go ahead and buy that as well. So there is our brand new combine harvester and header. Outstanding. That will do quite well as far as that's concerned. $900,000 now. What I think I want to do is drive this stuff back to my shop and take a look at the workshop area and start to get this harvest underway. All right, let's get a feel for the old girl here. We'll back on up and attach this cultivator. All right, so we should be good to go. Let me get out. Oh, that may be a bit of a problem. So a front weight is required. Sounds good. All right, I think an Agco 1500 will be okay. And do we have a Zetor Red? Now that'll be about as good as we can do. There we go. Now that our front weight is on, well, purchased, we can hook that up and get this on the tractor. All right, away we go. Getting used to this tractor shift. This isn't my first time farming, but I'm not used to having a transmission that bounces all over the place. But here we go. Should line up. Nice. Front weight attached. Now we can get the business and get this cultivator on. All right, how are we looking now? The weight on the front, indeed. I mean, we are squatting just a bit. But I think once we get down the road, we should be okay. So leave the shop, make the right turn, head on down to the gas station, make a left, and we will be right there. Awesome. So let's go ahead and start her up. And away we go. Right turn signal on for safety. And full power. Nice. So I'll see you once we get home. All right, into our driveway just a bit, going through the little stream. We'll be hanging to the right and heading up to that brand new shed that we've got. And it should be, oh crap. Yeah, we're gonna have to smooth that out just a bit. Come on, Zeter. I believe in you. All right, so next time let's take that way then, by the red barn. Sounds good? And luckily we have a track going right out to our shed. So what I'll do is I will drop the tractor off, go and get the harvester, and then find a good place to place our workshop so we can work on this equipment here. Should be easy peasy. Pull in right there. And got it home safe and sound. Yeah, that's quite the cultivator, I must say. All right, so time to walk back to the shop and grab our combine. And Saka, you say, shouldn't you put that on a trailer? Well, I think it's actually maybe street legal. I mean, it's not that wide. Let's go ahead and take a look. Drone camera up. Give the combine a start. Can't see really nothing through these mirrors with that big old flap in the way. All right, let's line this bad boy up and get this down the road. Connect up. Nice. Lift that bad boy in the air and off we go. So let's get this to the shed. Got the drone cam out and we're not blocking traffic too awful much. No one behind us. Will be getting off the road soon. Probably wouldn't hurt to put on the beacon. But nice detail. Nice looking harvester for sure. With 14 lovely miles an hour. All right, going down the backside behind this barn. Here's our turn in from the other side. And I guess without further ado and delay, we can get a move on with the harvest. So you lower that down, if you please. All right, how do we get this bad boy going? All right, so all we need to do, get this thing turned on. There we go. Let's see, we need... Does canola drop straw? I don't believe it does. Let's get on in here. And if we were to enable the straw path, yeah, straw is not available for the type. All right, so let's get to harvesting then. We'll pull up all of this canola, and yeah, I'll be right back with you. Let's get going. right, not a bad first day, just a little bit more canola to grab, and we didn't even fill up our harvester. So that leaves us with the option to plow or to lime. That is one thing that we can see if the field needs. But there we go. That is everything in the combine. And we can go ahead and put it in our shed, as we don't need to store anything as of yet. We'll keep it in the combine undercover. And to end the episode, what we'll do is we will fix up the Zader tractor and the cultivator behind it once we get our workshop purchased. So hopefully we can squeeze on through here. Yes, indeed. And we'll just go to, say, this middle bay. Sort of hook it in. Can we fit? Just barely, but like a glove nonetheless. All right, let's go ahead and turn off the combine. You did good work today, Roslamash. As far as a good place to put the shop, I'm thinking right next to our bay here. Since this is where we're going to be keeping our initial equipment anyway, it wouldn't be a bad thing to have our workshop right next door. So with just a quick turnaround and a flick of my wrist, booyah. So $45,000 for this. Basically, the way I see it is if we keep improving our equipment past the point of $45,000, this thing would have paid for itself. So let's first off get the tractor and weight on. And it may be a little bit tricksy to try to navigate this on over, but all we have to do now is park it here, and we should be good to repair it. All right, so the Samson Agro, repair for $384. I don't know if that is cheaper than the actual shop. And repair for $1,500, the Zader tractor. All right, so all we need to do is worry about the paint when that time comes. But a good repaired tractor and cultivator. Now the next funny thing is trying to get back in line in the shop here. Let's cut it hard here. Easy peasy. All right, that should be good to go. We'll pull on up. And now, everyone, we are ready tomorrow to, well, actually, probably later today, we can go get some seed, see what the condition of this field is. This one needs, it doesn't say it needs plowing. But this does, our cotton field. So if we turn this into our grass field for animals, we can plow that up. But it looks like this field is okay as far as plowing and lime consideration. All right, so yes, indeed, everything else around me needs plowing, but field 49 does not, nor does it need lime. So in the next episode, we can get ourselves a seeder and see exactly what planting season it is. Looking at the calendar, where in August we can plant wheat, which will be extremely important if we get chickens. And I do think we do want some chickens. So we may do some wheat. Definitely not potatoes. Definitely, well, sorghum. But I'm thinking if we do animals and we get chickens, wheat is the way to go. So yeah, we'll probably go down to the shop, get our planter, get some seed, and get to planting our wheat for our future chickens. Get out of here. But that will do it for me and this first episode, everyone. Looking forward to continue growing this farm. We're starting out very humbly, but with $853,000 left, it shouldn't be too difficult to keep on going. And I can't wait to see what this used Samson Agro can do over there in our field. But that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next Farming Sim video. Take care.